welcome back to my channel, The Red Room. Kind of a red room. I'm in my hotel room in Paris. Long day of work. Tired. But I got myself a pizza and we're gonna mukbang together. We're gonna eat and talk. Okay, so what did I get? Something I like to get from time to time. A vegetarian pizza with spicy salamino picante. Spicy salamino. So that's how this looks like. They're trying to... Oh, and then we got spicy sauce on top of that. But I don't think I'm going to do the spicy sauce right now. So, yes. Let's dig into it. And I got my Coke Zero. Zero sucre. Sucre is like zero sugars. Oh, don't correct my pronunciation. I'm just going to drink it out of the can. Actually, I should have cleaned this. Wait. Mama taught us always to clean here. I should have washed it, but I didn't. Oh, well, whatever. So how's it going? I'm exhausted. Let's talk about the industry of fashion for a second here. For those of you who write me, and a lot of you write me, oh, Dacob, I'm thinking of going into the fashion business. You know, want to be a designer. How is it? You got any tips? It's tough. Pizza's warm. I like it. It's tough because it's great when you have ideals. It's great when you have ideas. It's great when you design stuff. But we, the creative people, often forget that actually what we create then has to one day be produced and become a part of a business. You know, it has to be profitable, it has to make money. And then other factors start entering into this creativity of yours because you were so, you know, pure in your intentions. But then once your creation, which was, again, pure in its intentions and conceptuality, all of a sudden faces problems like how to market it, how to produce it, where to sell it, how to sell it. Whole world opens up that has nothing to do with artistic creativity. Nothing. It's actually quite the contrary. And then you lose interest pretty quickly because it's frustrating. Because a lot of creativity dies along the way if certain things are to be considered sellable for the masses, or let's just say profitable in any respect. You know, and in today's day and age, I think a lot of people, a lot of what sells because the right VIP stars, whatever, wore it, you know, either Kanye West or somebody else. Then all the kids want to have the piece. But you could have an incredible product, but it's just not worn by the right person, and it just does not have the right promotion, marketing. Nobody's going to give an F and F about it, about your product, no matter how good it is. And that's the sadness of it all. Like, we only get to desire if desirability is to be quantified by the amount of presence of a certain object within social media and worn by certain individuals. We only desire things that are worn by certain people. That's so sad. And other products that are amazing out there that don't get to be seen because they're not worn by these influencers. Horrible word. These products will fail epically. On the other hand, a lot of the products that are worn by the famous people suck. But everybody wants them because everybody blindly believes that what somebody's wearing is worth something. But this is like the end of the spectrum. This is the end of the road for sure for fashion, but it's the end of the whole construct of initializing with an idea, going into production, after that marketing, getting the right people to wear them, and having the masses want it. It's difficult. But if we step back and you were to create a piece, you need to produce it first. And boy, is that tough. And you probably don't have the money. You don't have, 200 grand, 300 grand to produce a collection. So you need a sponsor. But the sponsor wants to invest in order to get money out of it. So how do you prove to the sponsor that your collection will be profitable? You need to have the right people. Or you need a bank backing you up. But you know how banks are. They're all crooks. They're going to want a lot of my... I need the spicy stuff now. We're getting spicy in here. Spicy. I'm going to drip oil all over the bed. Or whatever. Because I'm on my bed now. Just to let you know. So anyway, I've been dealing with fashion-related business issues these days. Contractually obliged not to talk about specifics, so I will not. But I'm super happy when you guys send me, enthusiastic emails or letters or notes about your collections, what you want to do, how you want to do it, and I want you to keep believing. I want you to keep believing that it is possible, because the more people are out there that fight, that create pieces and fashion, and the more we have a chance at opening up the spectrum of what is really good to the masses. So a couple of you have sent me a couple of your sketches and drawings. I'm not going to say any names because I don't have your permission to. But really cool. So I'm just going to mention one person in particular without a name. I'm not going to show the pieces, but you know who you are if you're watching. And I was really, really impressed by your sketches in particular. And the so this person told me that this person is colorblind. And I found the sketches and the colors used in the sketches super fascinating. And I said to this person, push the colorblind aspect. What society considers in some terms, a handicap, use that to your advantage. Seeing colors in a different way allows you also to perceive reality in a different way from the rest of the people. Now, I know being colorblind, it has different graduations of it, like gradients of it. Some people are more or less colorblind. It's not that everybody who's colorblind sees the same inversion of colors in the same intensity. But it would be amazing if a very simple example to explain this, you create your piece with the color green, but you call it red. The dress is all green, but the name of the dress is red gone, or red something. Nothing. It shouldn't be something pathetic like red passion or something. No. I mean, like, it has to stimulate the thought, but use that to your advantage. But the sketches were all in kind of this ochre color, beigey colors. There were some popping colors as well, but it was kind of a pastel-y world, and I love the idea of having faded out colors, washed out almost, because one is colorblind. Because when a person like me who's not colorblind envisions being colorblind, I think absence of color, not inversion. So to me, for a colorblind designer to explain through their work, their world, they could like bleach out the colors, make them very, very pale, almost imperceptible, almost as if they were black and white, but not quite. I think that's very fascinating as a texture for the material. But then we have artists that use their defects or handicaps or mancos, but they're not, as their forte, as their strength. For example, Yayoi Kusama. The artist. All, you know, the artist with all the dots? Louis Vuitton also made a collaboration with her. Thanks to Marc Jacobs. Hopefully he comes back. To Louis Vuitton. She has this disease. I don't know the name of it. She sees dots everywhere. Like, she is constantly surrounded by dots. So she translated that into her artwork so that the viewer, whenever we enter her installation rooms, we see dots everywhere. We literally get to experience how she sees and how she feels. Use that to your advantage. Find the things that make you different. That maybe the whole world's going to say, you're a handicap. But you say, F you to the world. You say, no, that's not my handicap, that's my strength. And you show them through your creativity. I think that's incredible. I think that's strong. But again, you see, me being an artist, I keep jumping back into this creative part. But then once that's done, you got to sell it. Unfortunately, if you want to eat the pizza, you know, if you want to live, pay the rent, have something to eat. Not everybody's Coco Chanel, and not everybody gets to meet their boy Capel, who's rich and, you know, pays for them the workmanship at the first atelier. Not everybody's like that. So yeah. Some of us don't got a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. And we gotta struggle. And I don't want to make you like all sad and say, oh my God, it's all not going to happen. No, you got to struggle. That's what life is. You always struggle. It's a struggle. It's okay. We'll get over it, you know? But you always got to keep in mind, it's not just about drawing a dress and having an idea. It's also about selling it and producing it. And finding the people, the suppliers for the materials, finding the people that are going to put a 30, 40 piece collection together. It's a lot of work, a lot of work, a lot of work. It's a huge business. So keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind. But never stop being creative. And I know it's a contradiction of terms because you think, oh, I can't be creative if, I don't know, the producer of the collection comes and says, well, you got to change this and that to make it more sellable. Then it's not my creation anymore. It's not my artistic vision anymore. Yeah, you're going to encounter a lot of moments where that's going to happen, where that's going to be the case, where you're going to have to come to terms with compromising your artistic integrity for the sake of a buck. But I have learned with time that even in that case, you can make wonderful things happen. For example, David Lynch, the film director, he was going sometimes through some rough times where people didn't want to finance his movies because they weren't commercial enough. So to survive at a certain point, he also started doing commercials, which he kind of hints at or says in some interviews more or less that he hated doing. Had to do it for the money. But he still put a lot of effort into them. So what I want to say is he compromised in a way. But today, if you watch one of his perfume ads, or fashion advertisement commercials, they're works of art. He compromised to get the money, but he still managed to find a way, as a true artist always does, to imbue whatever he was creating with his own DNA, with his own artistic DNA. And we now can watch those commercials. The Dior bag, the Lady Dior bag commercial. Wonderful. It's like a short movie. Or like, no, it is a short movie. It's over 15 minutes long. 15, not 50. His Opium Yves Saint Laurent commercial. Oh my God. It's like Twin Peaks. He might have not liked making them. Maybe he's even embarrassed to admit that he made them, you know, because he wants to be respected by other artists. But even other artists know. It's a struggle. You got to go through ups and downs to survive. But if you're clever, you're always going to find a way, no matter what sort of compromise you make, to put your own imprint on it. And as I said before, These are one of the most beautiful commercials for perfumes and bags out there. So there's always a way. And you got to be patient. You got to work, keep working. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you down. Don't ever let it get you down. You keep going. Like me with the YouTube channel. Money-wise, it's a joke. Profitability, zilch. Very small. Almost nothing. Plus the shenanigans YouTube started some time ago by demonetizing everything and flagging everything as potential hate speech and I don't know what else. What a mess. Now slowly things are getting better. I don't know. But then you lost like half of the possible income you could have gotten because they want to protect their sponsors. They want to protect their contracts with their sponsors because they want to keep sponsors coming back. I get it. Well, I don't really get it. I mean, I understand where they're coming from, but like the way they're dealing with the whole issue is horrible. And now they decide to cut off all the smaller channels, completely demonetized for good. Everybody who has under, I don't know how many, how does it go? How many hundreds of thousands of views per year you gotta have, or how many subscribers you gotta get extra per year in order to maintain the right. You don't have any rights at YouTube. They just grant you permission to monetize, right? But now all the smaller channels have been demonetized permanently until they reach certain quotas, which means a lot of people are going to leave YouTube. Thank goodness I'm above that limit. Thanks to you guys, I'm above that limit. Shit, I just lost a mushroom. Found the mushroom. I'm above that limit. So I'm still monetized in a way. Who knows for how long. Before they decide everybody under 100,000 subscribers has to be demonetized. So please subscribe to my channel. And by the way, we reached 20K a couple of days ago. I'm just filming now though. So thank you so much for that. It's amazing. So we need another 0 at the end. So we need 200,000 to be safe from demonetization, permanent demonetization in the year 2019. What a joke. You see, even with YouTube, some channels explode, they exponentially grow. They start this year and the next year they're already up to 2 million. Some channels like mine take a long time to grow. But we're growing, slow and steady. I guess I'm just not that guy that's going to go into a forest where people commit suicide and film dead people hanging off trees. I'm not that type of person. I kind of have more self-respect and more respect for others. But then I guess most people want to watch that. Most people want to watch something that they would never dare film themselves. The forbidden. The forbidden that's also crazy. The forbidden that's in a way vulgar and amoral. So that they can sit in the comfort of their own homes and think, oh, but that's awful, that's disgusting. Let me post something about it on Twitter, you know. Oh, I would never do that. How dare that person do that? But then you keep watching. You love to be a part of that conversation and that drama, and that gossip, with sharing this information with others on social media. So that doesn't make you any better. Not at all. Maybe it even makes you worse. It makes you an accomplice of the crime. That makes you guilty. It's all a vicious circle. You know what I mean? Anyway. I have half a pizza left. Oh, there it is. I'm going to eat the other half too. But I'm going to make a second video now. And I'm going to post it another day. Because today I had a little bit more time off from work. So I want to catch up with filming. And there's a very interesting topic I want to talk about. Fashion related also. So second part of the pizza eating coming in a minute. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please thumb up this video if you liked it. And let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Thumbs it up. Let's try to reach 30,000 at least. Come on. Let's make it grow as soon as possible so YouTube doesn't cut us off. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So guys, no matter how hard it gets to move up on the social ladder, the personal intimate ladder, job-wise, culturally, never give up on love. Love you guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye.